Football is a game that has captivated fans around the world for generations. From times of Pele and Maradona, to Johan Cruyff and others, to Zinedine Zidane, R9, Ronaldinho, Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, there was nothing quite like the joy of witnessing these players play the beautiful game at its highest level. Football fans throughout decades have long wondered if a player will ever match or surpass the greatness of their generation's finest players. Every generation has produced players with the abilities, intelligence, and passion to dominate the game. However, only a few of them have been able to dominate the game more than anybody else in its history. People who grew up during the Cristiano Ronaldo and the Lionel Messi era will tell you how fortunate they were to witness these guys play. They dominated football more than anybody else in history. So we are not going to debate who the greatest player of all time is, but rather look at the wonder kids in today's game and see if there is a chance to get anyone with the potential to become the greatest player of all time and bring us that joy again. But before we start, I want to make it clear that we cannot predict a player's future 100% because there have been so many exceptional youngsters who were labeled as gold potential and failed. For us, we'll do the best we can to see if we can have that chance in today's game. However, just because the kid gets that gold potential spot doesn't guarantee that he will become the gold. The path is more hard than we think and takes a lot of effort. The kid must take the drone and be prepared to face the challenges, or he will fail in the same way that others have. In order to put these players to the rightful places, we will be looking for the following characteristics. I picked a few of many elements that contribute to a football player being considered the GOAT. Technical ability, impact on the team's success, consistency, and the recognition as one of the best. These are just few of many characteristics that would cross players and GOATs have in common. But what sets GOATs apart from the others is that they were exceptional at these things and went above and beyond what was expected of them in football history. We are going to try and determine whether or not these kids have shown those signs. This is how it's going to work. To qualify as a GOAT potential, a kid must have demonstrated skills that are comparable to or better than those of the greatest players of all time. That involves doing things better than everyone else or doing things out of the ordinary. You may believe that the other two positions are straightforward to fill. You are wrong, because in order to be classified in different categories of world-class player potential, the kid must also have demonstrated the same or somewhat strong abilities than the previous world-class players of all time. If this is not the case, the kid will be placed in the single remaining spot, great player potential. So you might be wondering why there are multiple types of world-class players. The answer is simple. It's because despite the fact that there are far too many world-class players of all time, I tried to choose a few and place them in different levels based on the type of player they were and what they accomplished during their careers. So let's get started. We will start with Rasmus Højlund, the Manchester United striker. Højlund has shown in his career that he can be a goal machine at times, giving Manchester United fans hope that he will dethrone Haaland as the Premier League's top striker. The boy is really special, and no one can stop him once he scores. Look, in his debut for Manchester United, he became the youngest player in Premier League ever to score 6 goals in 6 consecutive games. He was unstoppable even in the UEFA Champions League. However, the player has shown signs of inconsistency. Despite his record, he went scoreless in many Premier League games. Many people believe that his inconsistency and technical ability at times make you wonder whether he's a striker or not. Look, at the game against Arsenal on May 12th, he was non-existent. He didn't make runs, position himself well on crosses, or wait for the ball like a striker does. He's a liability if he doesn't get the ball. Now let's look at the table to see whether it has shown any GOAT signs. First, technical ability. He has no dribbling, no ball control, and while he has shown some fine finishing, he can score from hard angles. Second, impact on the team's success. Yes, he did sometimes help Manchester United win a few games, but not many. Consistency. He's unrivaled. In the Premier League, he went for many games without scoring. People understand that Manchester United fans may complain that he doesn't get surfaces because he's surrounded by surface squad mentality, but so far, he has shown signs of inconsistency. Recognition as one of the best. He has only won the Premier League Player of the Month award at Manchester United. Overall, the player has shown signs that he can be a great player. He still has time to improve, but he has not shown signs of the GOAT or even world-class player signs. Next, we have Pedri, the Barcelona midfielder. Pedri is known for having world-class skills comparable to some of the best players of our time. Pedri has world-class dribbling, passing, ball control, and vision, as well as the ability to score goals when healthy. But there is something concerning about Pedri. Despite having all of those skills, injuries have ruined his career. He frequently gets injured and fails to maintain his fitness. Many people believe that Barcelona and the Spanish national team are to blame for this, as they played him in over 70 games during his breakthrough season in 2021. In order to determine which class Pedri will be president, let's now look at the table. Technical ability. He is a world-class dribbler, ball control, and passer. He is not a goal machine, but he can score. Impact on the team's success. Yes, he had a lot of individual moments that had Barcelona in his country win. It's evident that his absence impacts the team's and country's performance. On the big stage, he never disappears. He always shows up when needed. We all know that staying fit is part of the game. You cannot be the GOAT or world-class player of all time if they play games. So he is inconsistent. Recognition as one of the best. Pedri has won many individual awards, including the Golden Boy and Copa Trophy. This demonstrates that he has performed best when healthy. Overall, Pedri has shown signs that he has the potential to become a world-class player of all time, not the greatest player of all time. But due to injuries, he's not among the top or second world-class players of all time. He has time. If he stays fit and wins a lot of trophies, I believe he'll be in the second class. Next up is Phil Foden. Phil Foden is a player with an incredible work ethic. He has been playing for around 5 years and has some experience. He is well known for his extensive tire correction at quite young age. Phil is special. Despite being a midfielder, he can still rack up ridiculous numbers of goals and assists. Now, let's look at the table and see where he'll be placed. Technical ability. Phil is well known for his ability to shoot the ball real well and make good decisions. He also has excellent ball control, dribbling, and passing skill. He doesn't do them at a high level, but he's really good at them. Impact on the team's success. Foden has had an impact on Manchester City for years, even when he was a bench player. For some time, despite having an impact, he was not Manchester City's stand-up player. But last season, he made a significant impact and put Manchester City on his shoulders, helping them win a 4th Premier League title in a row. He always shows up when Manchester City needs him most, including during crucial games. However, this is not the case for his national team. Life outside of Manchester City is really tough for him. People don't understand how a player who is the best for Manchester City can perform like an average player for the national team. He disappears completely. Many people blame his England national team coach for playing him out of position, but history has proven that many good players have performed well when playing out of position. For example, the Spanish team in 2012 used this midfield and attack formation. They cooked Italy without a real striker. Consistency. He is consistent at the club level, but for his national team, no. He has won many individual awards, including 2 Premier League and Player of the Season awards, Premier League Player of the Season, and Manchester City Player of the Year. Overall, Foden has shown that he has the potential to be a world-class player in Group 3. In the future, if he can commit and flourish everywhere, not only at Manchester City, he will be able to upgrade and be in the second class because his trophy haul is crazy right now. When it comes to the gold class, he hasn't shown the gold signs. Next, we have Bukayo Saka. Saka is another talented player who has also been playing for 5 years. Like Phil Foden, he's most likely entering his prime rather than being a kid. He's known for his consistency over the years. He can score, dribble, and provide terrific assists. Another amazing thing about Saka is that he starts everywhere. It's in his club or national team where there are many talented players. So let's look at the graphics to see where he is right now. Technical ability. Yes, he can dribble, but not at a high level. He has an excellent shooting skills, ball control, and passing ability. Impact on the team's success. No, Saka is a good player who can help his team win games. But when it comes to carrying a team over the finish line and winning trophies, he's not that guy. People accuse him for only performing against small teams and under no pressure. Arsenal, for example, has come close to winning the Premier League twice, but despite lacked that player who can be crucial when it comes small, he hasn't dragged or made an impact for Arsenal or his national team in games that could have helped both teams win trophies. Yes, he's consistent. If you look at the data over the years, you will notice that he's always present. His form does not drop. He has also won many individual awards, including England Men's Player of the Year, twice Premier League Player of the Month, and Arsenal Player of the Season. Does Saka really deserve to be in the gold class potential? No, he is not in the gold class potential. Saka has strong sense of becoming a gold class player in the future, but he needs to add trophies to his resume and continue to be consistent as he always is. Otherwise, he will end up being a good player. Before I move on to the next kid, I would have liked that Liverpool fans hear us about this one because they know him so well. The kid is special. He is really talented. Let's take a look at the analysis and see where he's going to be placed. Technical ability. When it comes to football skills, the kid is there. He has exceptional dribbling abilities and can easily take on 3 or 4 players. When it comes to ball control, he's truly special. He's one of the rarest kids to find in today's game. He is so calm and confident on the ball regardless of his opponent and can also score goals. Impact on the team's success. This is his first season as a professional, but he has already demonstrated that he can contribute to the team's success. He has shown that he does not fear big teams and is always prepared to deliver masterclass. Additionally, he was the best Manchester United player in the Premier League in May. Aside from his masterclass against Liverpool, he also performed impressively against Manchester City in the FA Cup final. He scored the goal, received the man of the match, and helped his club win the title. He didn't get much training time with the national team, but when he did, he stepped up and was everywhere on the pitch. Is he consistent? No. Although Manu has demonstrated that he is a special talent, he is inconsistent. He can give you 2 masterclass performances and then disappear completely. He isn't showing up this year, and his hype has gone down. He is not playing like the player we saw last season. There is still time, maybe he will deliver. Recognition as one of the best. He hasn't won too much, but he made top 3 in the Copa Trophy. Overall, Manu has not demonstrated the potential to be the goal, but world-class player of all time. He has what it takes technically to be there. All he needs to do is be consistent throughout his career and win championships. Next up comes Arda Güler, the Turkish wonder kid. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think there are words that can describe Arda Güler's football abilities. The boy's true abilities are insane. It's unbelievable. Take a deep breath, ladies and gentlemen. He's not the usual kid. We will soon find out what this boy is capable of. Let's get straight to the graphics and see what chance he has. Technical ability. If you ever had an opportunity to watch a young Messi play, you will understand how talented Arda Güler is. Without a doubt, a young Messi was out of this world. But guys, have a look at Arda Güler's football abilities. Makes you think of someone, doesn't it? His dribbling, ball control, touch, passing, vision, and finishing ability are all amazing. What's more impressive is his incredible shooting accuracy. Impact on the team's success. In his first season at Real Madrid, he attempted 6 attempts on goal and scored 6 goals. That was insane. Furthermore, it's quite difficult to find a player in today's game who can score free kicks, but Arda has that touch. You can see that he can do it and do it even better. Not to mention his room run. He truly has the potential to be a goal machine. He has a gift. His football abilities are on another level. What about the impact on the team's success? Arda Güler has the ability to make an impact on the team. When he was in Turkey, he showed his ability to lead the team to victory. However, after joining Real Madrid, he has a shadow to overcome. He lacks playing time. But whenever he had an opportunity, he showed his abilities by scoring goal after goal. However, at the Euros, he broke record after record. Consistency. He has only played one season with Real Madrid and has been unlucky with injuries, but he always gives his best when he's on the pitch. I believe time will tell how consistent he is. Recognition as one of the best? So far, he hasn't not won anything individually. He became the third teenager to both score and assist in the same edition of Euro after Cristiano Ronaldo and Wayne Rooney. Arda Güler has exceptional abilities. He has a gift. He has shown signs that if his career goes well, he could become one of the greatest players of all time. But he needs to get some playing time. If he doesn't, his talent will fade away. We don't know, but time will tell the truth. Next up is Jude Bellingham, the Real Madrid midfielder. This is a player who some people believe is relevant because of his good PR rather than his football ability. As everyone knows, fans are free to think and say whatever they want. Doesn't Jude actually have football abilities? Is he truly being encouraged by the PR? So let's look at the graphic to see if he doesn't have any technical ability. Jude is not technically gifted. Yes, he can dribble, control the ball, and pass really well, but not with more flair. He can also score more goals. What about the impact on the team's success? That's where he becomes a beast. Jude is the kind of player who can positively influence the team's ability to win championships. Look, in his debut at Real Madrid, he managed to score 22 goals and deliver 10 assists. That's insane, guys. We all know that football is beyond goals and assists, but what is really special about Bellingham is that his goals almost led Real Madrid to almost an invisible title. He came clutch so many times when the team needed him the most. He was unstoppable and carried Real Madrid through many games and won them La Liga. Most players will crumble under pressure while playing for Real Madrid, but he took the pressure and handled it well. At his age, this was unbelievable. He was that type of player not only for Real Madrid, but also for Dortmund. Consistency. Well, he was fantastic in La Liga, but in the Champions League, he completely disappeared in crucial games. He was non-existent in the quarter and semi-finals, but was present in the final. But the problem comes when he plays for the national team. He really had a bad tournament. Yes, we recognize that he had some brilliant moments, but he was performing poorly while scoring crucial goals in Europe games. I understand that a player can always have some bad games over his career. Overall, he was consistent in one competition, but not in others. Jude has won plenty individual awards, including Copa Trophy, Bundesliga Player of the Season, Golden Ball, Liga Player of the Season, and UEFA Champions League Young Player of the Season. People who believe Jude is relevant because of his PR can understand that this is not the case. Yes, Jude is not the same player as last season, but he has shown signs that he has the potential to become a world-class player of all time if he continues to do what he does. But the word potential is a big no. In contrast to Jude Bellingham, the next player on the list is Jamal Musiala, a Bayern midfielder who doesn't get too much hype despite his talent. The boy is talented. He's renowned to be an incredible dribbler. Now let us see where he will be. First, technical ability. Musiala has a special talent. He's an amazing dribbler. The boy is so talented with the ball that if you don't bring him down, you won't get the ball. He is also very good in front of the goal and can provide assists. He has a nice touch and a great ball control. Impact on the team's success. Musiala is a valuable player who can have a positive impact on the outcome of the team, whether it's Bayern or the Germany national team. Overall, he can make a significant contribution to the club, but he's not a standout player capable of leading a team to titles. Consistency. Musiala is consistent and he does not disappear in crucial games. He is always ready to destroy his opponent. He has been consistent over the years, he does not lose form and is always present. He has also won some individual awards, including Germany's National Player of the Year, and he was a runner-up for the Copa Trophy award in 2023. All things considered, Musiala has shown the potential to be a world-class player. All he needs to do is keep doing what he's doing and winning trophies. Next, we have the next Pele, Endrick, the Real Madrid wonder kid. It's really hard to describe this guy because many people have never seen him ball. They only know him from his black and white images on social media. But for the few games he played, Endrick was good. His impact on games was only a glimpse of what he's capable of. Now let's see where the kid can go with what he has shown us so far. Technical ability. He's not a skilled player. He doesn't know dribble, pass, or have outstanding ball control, but he has shown potential as a scorer. Impact on the team's success. In the fewest opportunities he has been given, Endrick has demonstrated that he can contribute to the team's success. Endrick has shown great potential as a striker. In the fewest games he has played, he has demonstrated that he can sometimes become clutch. He scored the winning goal against England and an equalizer against Spain. Consistency. Since he hasn't played much, we cannot determine that right now. Yes, we understand that he had one of the worst performances in the Copa America against Uruguay, where he only completed one pass in 90 minutes, and it was the opening kickoff. But he hasn't played a single full season as a professional to determine that. It will always be bad games. Let's give him a few years and see what he becomes. So far, he hasn't won anything individually in Europe. So far, let's put him in the great player class. Next up is Cole Palmer, the Chelsea diamond, the youngster. He is incredibly gifted. Has he demonstrated the ability to become one of the greats? This is a big question. Let's find out. Technical ability. The kid is extremely talented. He can dribble, pass, and control the ball a little well, but he doesn't do these things at the highest level. When it comes to shooting the ball, the kid is unstoppable. He has incredible shooting accuracy. Impact on the team's success. In his first season with Chelsea, he scored 22 goals and provided 11 assists. That's insane, guys. Many people will argue that he scored a lot of goals with penalties, but penalties are part of the game, and good penalty takers have led the team to great success in football history. That is one of the many important abilities that greatest players of all time have. Karma is really him. Look, Chelsea had a terrible team last season, and the only positive thing about Chelsea was him. The player took the squad on his shoulders and prevent them from fighting relegation. The other good thing about Palmer is that he can take pressure on the big stage. He does not disappear, and he is always ready to face the challenge. Consistency. Palmer is very consistent. He does not lose form and is always present and ready to deliver. We understand that he was benching the Euros and did not have enough time to help the national team. However, I do not believe any England head coach in the future will dare to do what Southgate did, because Palmer is killing it this season and shows no signs of slowing down. He is ready to make a huge leap. Recognition as one of the best. Palmer has won many individual awards, including England's Men Player of the Year, Chelsea Player of the Season, Premier League Young Player of the Season. Palmer is really showing good signs that his future is really bright. He's ready to make a huge leap. Palmer is a very tactical, efficient assistant and has shown the ability to be a world-class player of all time. I'm going to put him in the second place. I understand that some people may disagree on this, but the reason why he's not in the world-class potential is his technical abilities. All four players in the goal debate are known for being exceptional dribblers, ball controllers, and they showed these qualities at a quite young age. Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Maradona, and Pelé have shown that dribbling well may help a player carry a team through games and win titles. Cole Palmer doesn't have that ability. Yes, he can dribble, pass and control the ball, but not at that level. The last kid we have is Lamine Yamal, the Barcelona wonder kid. The kid has received the praises from the greatest players of all time. Even Real Madrid players have praised the kid. Seems like everyone expects this kid to be great. Is he really special as they claim, or is it simply media hype? Let us actually find out. First, technical ability. To be honest, words cannot express Lamine Yamal's football abilities. He's out of this world. Nobody comes close to him when it comes to dribbling, passing, and ball control. He does those things with more flair. When he scores amazing goals with the best touch. However, he hasn't shown that he's a good finisher who can consistently score goals. Impact on the team's success. The impact he has on teams is mind-blowing. What the kid does at his age is quite shocking. Look, at 16 years old the last season, the kid was carrying a terrible Barcelona team. He also led his national team in the Euros and helped them win the tournament. Consistency. He is consistent. Lamine Yamal does not lose form. Look, this season is killing it. He's making a huge leap. He never disappears on the big stage. He always shows up and has a significant impact on the game. recognition as one of the best. Lamine has also won many individual awards, including La Liga U23 Player of the Season, UEFA European Championship Young Player of the Tournament, and Opa Trophy. Lamine Yamal is gifted, and his abilities are unmatched, but he needs to add goals to his game. If he learns to finish, everyone will be in trouble. Lamine Yamal is unquestionably a goal potential youngster. He's not a good scorer yet, but he's still young, has time, and it will take a few years to reach the level that people expect him to be. It's simply a matter of time. The boy has the ability to be there. Lamine Yamal and Arda Güler appear to be the only young players who can currently take on the challenge. Their exceptional football abilities allow them to be there, but nothing is guaranteed for them. If they can't keep up and are not ready to face the challenge, they will end up like the other wonder kids who wasted their opportunity. It takes a lot of discipline, and the journey is tough.